Hey guys, it's Kevin. Today we're going to work. There are 3 screws to remove. So from the top, 1, 2, and 3. Then jiggle a little bit. You can have the cabin station removed. Most of you are watching this video because you want to get the cabin station unclogged. So how to check if it's clogged or not? So we'll add some water here, and then we suck from the waste tube. If you draw total vacuum like this, look, so when I draw, it just bounces back completely. So if I draw like this, and somewhere in that tube is clogged. Let me grab another cabin station so you can know what it looks like if it's not clogged. Add some water. Watch when I draw. See that? So this is working cabin station. Let me show you other things we need to check for a cabin station. The whole cabin station is driven by this one gear. Here's the wiper, here's the platform, and here's the foam pad. Let me reset it. When it starts pulling towards me, the cabin station is lower. So pretend we're printing. No matter how many times I turn towards me, the cabin station stay lowered and everything is retrieved. As soon as I turn another way, look, the wiper comes up first, and then the platform comes up. The foam pads never move. Now let's simulate printhead wiping itself. Okay, I turn it upside down so it's reversed. Okay, so now we got the whole platform lowered. When I turn a little bit, you're gonna see the wiper comes up. Now the platform is still lowered, so now the print head can go back and forth and wipe itself. I'll do it one more time so you can understand it and burn it to your memory. So when I go up first, the wiper comes up first, and then the platform come up later, and you can lock the printhead in and suck whatever you want to suck. So you got 2 functions here. One is seal, another one is wiping. What about the foam pads? That foam pads is not driven by gear. It's sort of not driven by gear. It's just pushed by the printhead. So it based on the location. When you push here, it raises up, and when the printhead leaves, it comes down. So all those gear driven on this part, not on the foam pads. And normally you get 2 kinds of problems. One is the tubing. Okay, your tube is clogged. Another one is the gear problem. That the gear doesn't come up or the gear stuck together. For the first part of the video, I'm going to talk about how to troubleshoot and fix the tubing clogging problem, because that's about 80% of problem you have. And also everything in this video, we have replacements. So if you follow this video and find the little parts that is broken, and let me show you where to get it. We can go to BCH Technologies.com and search for ET-8550 parts list, and we select this document. I constantly update this document, so whenever I have a new update, you should automatically receive a new link for the newest version. I constantly making new videos, so my plan is when I make a new video, I put a little YouTube icon here. You click that, and it will show how to work with this part. And all the parts are numbered, so if you click the number, it brings you to the product page that you can get a spare part. Okay, clogging. This is a peristaltic pump. So basically, it just the tube get a massage inside this pump. Most likely, your clog will be inside this pump. This pump has 2 pieces, so if you just pull here, you can separate into 2. One side is just standard tube. Another side is this small one. This one goes to the platform. Do not detach the smaller tube. Okay, I'm going to link to a kit that I sell for unclogging the cabin station. So on this side, just put a needle into the smaller tube. Now squeeze water. If you cannot squeeze through, I also have a rod that you can use to unclog it. So basically, unclog this smaller one first, and now we're going to work on this longer one. There'll be 3 screws. Pick the largest screw, sort of like in the heart of the cabin station. Don't unscrew other screws, okay? Only this one. Make sure it's this one. Now hold your cabin station like this, and see the tab. You turn it counterclockwise, just a little bit, and jiggle it, and you will be able to have the cap removed. Be careful when you peel off the cap, because there's a little roller going to fall out. See that? Take the roller out and turn on the core until you will be able to remove it. And now we can take the tube out. There are lots of cases once you get the tube out and just keep pushing water and the tube will unclog itself like this one. Sometimes you just have to cut the tube shorter. So you can keep cutting. Then you'll need extension. In the kit, I'll including tube. You can also buy those tubes at BCH Technologies.com. When you get it too short, you're going to attach these C3 connectors, and you can attach a clear tube at the end. Just make sure what goes inside peristaltic pump is the black tube. Once the ink come out, tube is tube. You get a connector, you get a clear tube, what kind of tube you want. To install, we connect the smaller tube from the cabin station. Then we insert into the bigger tube. And then we go over this holder. If you get lost, do not know how to put this cap back, just find that tab. See, we need to match this tab here, and then we're going to turn it. Therefore, your tube is going to go into that slot. And also, it will show you how long you need to keep this tube. See, it's going to go into that slider, and see the hole there? It's going to go into that hole. Also, here I need to show you this tab. Okay, it goes slide underneath that white tab. So that's how you secure it, from the tab above and from the tab below. Here, why don't you just do a dry run? Put the cover on without whatever inside. The cover should secure itself by the 2 tabs, even without the screw. Now we're going to do a big loop. Make sure it's big enough and cover the whole wall of the peristaltic pump. And we secure the end on the output. Chris, where's the second tab? All right. So now you can do a couple more dry runs without the core and secure the cover with only 2 tabs. So you're going to push all the way in and turn the cover clockwise. Slide the bottom tab in and make sure it's secure. All right, now you're ready for the big game. For the core, have that side with a little arm point towards the sky, and insert the other side, and make sure the rod it goes through the center. And now get this little roller. For this roller, this is probably the most difficult part for you. You need to massage a little bit and nurse it all the way until it's between the tube and the core, and is secured holding by both pieces, and has to be upright. It take a couple practice, and this is not there yet, so you need both sides to be secure, and push in, and you will know when it's in, because it looks perfect. And right here, once you make it perfect, you can turn this without it falling out. So we're going to slowly turn that arm towards the slot, and we can insert it. Okay, where is the bottom tab? Where is it? Okay, I'm going to point to you. You forgot so easy. It is right here. Okay, focus on that. Make sure that one slide in. Okay. That's all. That's why I asked you to couple dryer. Say if I do it perfect, I can actually separate it without that roller falling out. And now, snap. And I can put that screw back. Before you put a screw back, there's a little hole there. You're gonna turn the cabin station a couple rounds and make sure your roller still correctly turned. That's why there's a little hole there. It's for you to check your work. And after that, you can put your screw on and install it back. This video will focus on the tube section. I have another video that I'm gonna focus on the gear. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please visit us at BCH Technologies.com or locally at Greensboro, North Carolina. Cheers!